Can I have one wish? One more question. One more question, please. One more question. You talked about, and this is what I learned. I didn't know this about Rosa Parks and Malcolm X. I learned that from you.
Uh-huh.
And no, I'm being honest.
From my
And,
dad, yeah.
yeah, from your dad. Thank you. And Malcolm, Rosa Parks loved Malcolm X. And
Yeah.
if you could close us, could you close us with that story real quick, please? I'm sorry. And then we'll.
Rosa Parks, I mean, we just kind of found these interviews where she talked about how she felt that she was more in line with Malcolm X than with Martin Luther King. And she loved Martin Luther King. She worked with Martin Luther King very closely, and but what comes from that story is she felt that we don't have to choose between Martin and Malcolm.
Right.
That they're both very important, and here's the what people have deemed as like the mother of our movement, right? The current civil rights movement. So she said you don't have to choose, and she said that what Malcolm was saying and his analysis and of how to stand up, it wasn't about turning. She said that she felt that the turning the other cheek and the nonviolence was really effective, and she felt that having a more of a strong sense of who you were and standing up and watching even how Malcolm would flip things on people, and people would accuse him of things and he would kind of flip it back on them and saying, you accuse me, but look at what you've done historically. And how does he do that? And this is what I mean by being prepared. It's like he knows his history, he studied that, and he's prepared. So when somebody says that to him, he's able to turn it around, but also enlighten the audience about what's going on in that moment. And it's brilliant how he does it. And so Rosa Parks, she felt that she really admired that about him. But the lesson from that really is that you don't have to choose, between these two great men. And we don't have to choose between a lot of these guys.
Right.
And that's why I was saying earlier that it's important to understand that, Martin Luther King isn't just turn the other cheek. He was also working on overthrowing the superpower structure. And he was analyzing this country too for not giving us our full-fledged rights as full-fledged citizens too. He was making that accusation also. And so, we need to understand that they both were fighting. We're in this fight, and we don't have to make that choice, but we need to understand that just because what we're presented with is, I have a dream, and it's only the I have a dream part of the speech.
Right.
But we need to dig further. What else was said in that speech? Let's dig further and understand what Martin Luther King was analyzing for us in that speech. And that is that we were being denied our, full-fledged rights as American citizens, and we are full-fledged American citizens. Right. We should not be in this situation. Right. And Martin Luther King was saying that, but Malcolm X was also doing his thing too.
Right. And we appreciate you coming in. Thank you, man. We would love to have you come back anytime you want, and I'll be done with the book by then.
I really enjoyed this, and I really appreciate you reaching out the way you did.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for the book.
Like, wow.
I literally couldn't wait, and I tagged you on Instagram. I literally couldn't wait to read the book, and I stopped because I wanted to hear your voice.
I want to hear what you're thinking of it.
Yeah, and come back. You got to come back, just like you want us to read the book. You got to come back.
You're taking the book too.
Yeah, I'll be done with it in about 10 days or so.
Well, you have to let me know when you finish the book.
I will. I'm excited to get to the end now. I'm excited to get to the end, and appreciate you coming on. And I think we answered all the questions that people asked. I genuinely think, because I think you answered the question about what would the alliance between Malcolm and Martin today. Did we answer that already? We answered that, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Okay. And we appreciate you coming in. Did we?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought we did. Thank you for coming into the barbershop. Thank you. We had a great time.
Thank you guys for bringing me on.
Patty Dean, our producer, Patty Dean.
Thank you.
And hopefully we see you soon, please.
Thank you, Patty, for making it all happen.
I want to put my request in for May 19th.
Absolutely. Let me know when you finish the book.
May 19th. or February 21st, because I do a Malcolm show February 21st.
May 19th.
And I know you're gonna be overbooked. I know you're gonna be overbooked that day. So all we need is 10 minutes. But I do a show February 21st, and I do a show May 19th, obviously, right? So yeah. So, and thank you for coming in, please.
Okay.
In regards to your family, I saw them on
Thank
as
you
I
so
was
much.
researching you, to your brother and to your mother, and obviously to your father. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, I mean, and they're great. They've been a great support over the years. And again, I say that, you know, they've been a great support throughout this project. You know, for my mom and my brothers, and honestly, when my dad passed away in 2018, without their support, there's no way I'd be able to finish this book. But it was most important that I get this book done, and that my father's writing voice is left intact, and it is. So I hope that everybody appreciates, you know, what they're experiencing with the book and the information, and I look forward to further discussions when, you know, people have read it.
Thank you so much for coming in, and hopefully we see you soon.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
I appreciate you.
Bye.
Let me zoom her out. That was fun. Wasn't that fun?
Always.
Man, that was fun, dog. That was fun. That was fun. I'm gonna tell you,
this was one of those shows where I couldn't walk away from the phone.
You got to read chapter 2. Chapter 2 is fucking intense, like a son of a gun. Dog, the amount of pressure that his mom and dad was under. Oh my gosh, it's just insane, man. It was well written too. Well written, and it's thorough. You know what I mean? It's and I can honestly see like the parallels between like the pressures of like Malcolm and the similarity pressures between his mother and his father. And when Ilyasha came on and Malcolm X's life, I can see all that symmetry. You know, although I knew about it before, but Malcolm really didn't talk about his childhood as in depth as the Payne family did. So it was rather refreshing, you know, to hear that perspective. So, and I'm excited to get to the end now. I haven't read the end part yet, so I got like 125 more pages. So, but I want y'all to go get the book. And we gonna do a show on the book. We gonna do a show. I was talking to Patty Dean earlier. I was like, we gonna do a show on this. We gonna do a show on the One Night in Miami, and we gonna do a show on the Nate Parker's new film that's coming out. So between this book, we got a lot of homework to do in the shop. So between this and that, and but we're gonna get out of here. I appreciate you coming on, and we getting out. We ain't playing no music. We getting out of here. I see you guys.
All right, well, everybody that didn't get the chance to see the show early, go back and rewind it, listen from the beginning, and see y'all at 9 o'clock. See you in an hour and some change.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right.